wanted to show you some what I'm working on and chit chat and all those good things. So, hello, I'm Val, and I make content on earrings and jewelry. If you are new to me, I'm very glad you're here. I see in the shop behind me, you all can see all my different bins and things. I've got just bins full of different items and supplies. So that's what you see behind. I think I was not connected there for a sec. I love, like I was saying, I like Snoopy a lot. Peanuts. I grew up with that, so I got me a Snoopy shirt right now. I have been MIA just for a bit. I think I did one video last week. I'm back at work, and so I just have a little bit less time. But I'm really glad to be coming today. It's been a while since I was able to do a morning video, but we're gonna do hoop earrings today. I needed to do a get some of my orders out today, so that's what I'll be working on, concentrating on. And let's see, just getting set up, so forgive me. And it's gonna be some hoops today. I think the last time I made a pair of dangling earrings. Yeah, now I remember I did a video on orange earrings, kind of like for the fall. And promise it's coming, guys. You know, it just takes a second to get set up. And I promise it's coming. All right. Yes, my last video was live, and I did one on little ceramic earrings. So I would appreciate it if you all would check that one out too, if you'd like to. I always appreciate my subscribers, old and new. Anyone brand new to the channel, hey, thanks so much for joining me. Trying to get on my, there we go, on my live, on my computer so I can see if anybody says, hey, I can greet everybody. Now I'm ready. Sorry about that. Hopefully I'm back now. All right, I think I'm back now. Sorry about that. That is a kind of a seafoam color. That's what it's called. And also, it looks like turquoise color to me on the lighter side. You know, turquoise comes in different tones, I guess you can call it. When I think of turquoise, I'm thinking more of greens, like a green color. And I know some turquoise is blue, looks very blue. So this one that is what we're working on today. I have made these before, and just making sure everything is symmetrical. That's all I'm doing right now. Looks like I might need to add a little light over here. Let me do that because I want everybody who'd like to be able to see well. So I just add a little light and maybe that'll help. Hope, okay. Let's try it again. Okay, so I have these, this memory wire. This is a memory wire cutter. Looks like that. That's very helpful for cutting up the memory wire. And I'm gonna get a plier. That looks like that. And the size of those beads is a 8 millimeters. Kind of on the small side, but not the smallest bead. The next size up would be like a 6, which is larger size. Okay, I'm going to use these pliers, the flat ones, to make sure that there's this is closed. Because in that loop, I'm going to put a jump ring, and I don't want anything to come out, so I'm going to make sure that that loop is closed well. All right, we want that the end of the loop to touch the beginning of that wire. So it's now it's just time to bead. All right. So, oh, I know. I wanted to do a little haul too. Maybe I can have a separate video where I show the haul. I could probably do that and just let this one be the tutorial. Got to Michael's yesterday and they have it. They still have a 60% off sale. And Labor Day. I don't know if whether it's been the whole month of September, but I didn't realize they were going to keep having those things on sale. So I found a few things over there, and it was nice going to Michael's. Usually I go to Hobby Lobby, but they had a pretty decent sale yesterday, and they also had I think some of their shelving. I know, or 50% off at least. Maybe it was more like 50%. And I know a lot of times I need, well, I won't say I need any more, because over the past, I'd say 3 years, and I've been doing this jewelry making for 5 years. So, but I think over the past, especially 2 or 3 years, I've concentrated on try to get the shelving, not shelving, the storage, like boxes and bins and carts and things like that, to keep everything organized. It's kind of hard. My stash has, as my business has grown, have an Etsy shop, and so there's a hobby aspect to what I do, and then there's also a business aspect. And in my hobby aspect, I've got tons of beads that either I haven't used yet or I've used and kind of just they lay around. So I have lots of things to organize still. And like I said, I'm not going to say that I need bins. I'm going to say that I have to learn how to use the ones that I've got. And I might show an example of that. I think the Sterilite drawers are pretty handy. I've got about 10 of those drawers, and they really help me, especially with all my seed beads. I got a pretty decent collection of seed beads, and I have lots of seed beads in those Sterilite drawers, those plastic drawers with the handle. They've been pretty handy for me and useful. So I don't think I need any more of those, but what I think I have to do is find something to do with all of my, I guess, my hobby type things that I don't use as much. I got to find something to do with those things, and then I can use all of the storage that I'm using for those things on things that I actually use. And I think if I would get extremely organized with my business supplies, not get them all mixed up with things I don't use, it probably would help me be quicker when I'm making my items. I won't have to sift through things and look for this and that. You all, if you look at any of my other videos, or if you haven't looked at my other videos, you might kind of notice that I look for things sometimes. So I got to get better at using the storage I already have. I have tons of bins and things to put everything, the craft supplies. I just have to organize it better. So I don't think I need any of the 50% off storage containers. We were talking about those storage containers. I don't need any of those. So let's see. So yeah, I just have 2 things to make. I had someone order 3 things, and that was a blessing. And already one of them is made, so I'm ready to grab the other 2 items to make those, and then just continue a little chit chat this morning. I'm really glad that I get to do a video today. Yesterday was my birthday, so I'm very thankful to God for another year being on earth, being my family, all of us are pretty healthy. Just thankful. I was very content and happy yesterday, and the same today. God is good, so I can't complain. And my mom used to say, and if I did, it wouldn't do any good anyway. I've started to take that little statement from her. It makes me laugh and think of her when I say I can't complain. So I think over the past several months, well, I'm gonna say over the summer, I think I lost direction a little bit with my business. It's the summer slump comes. That's what they call it, and from what I understand, across lots of business sectors, summer months are just not the best. I guess people are out maybe vacationing and doing different things, and they might not be shopping online. They might be spending more time with family and just doing things that they like to do and not necessarily online shopping. And of course, my store is an online store. And so sometimes you hear Etsy owners or just owners of different businesses in general complain about what is called the summer slump. And I definitely had a summer slump this year. I had I had gotten accustomed to having 2 or 3 sales some days, and then some even more than that, and then not having too many, or some even not any at all. So, I guess you could say I had gotten a little spoiled, and I guess I thought I was always going to have sales, but that does not happen all the time. Sometimes business, have a lot. So I think I got a little. I don't know if the word is complacent. I think I didn't want to. I wasn't as focused. I can say over the past, I would say three months, maybe more. Around the time of like April, it seems like I had a spike. So businesses will have, you can have spikes and then you have downturns, etc. So I had a spike earlier in the spring, and over this summer there was like a downturn. So it's business and it's to be expected. We're gonna have sales. So it's just like trying to hang in there and keep the faith and just keep working. And I did that, but I think not as much as I normally do, probably because of being I don't know, a little down about it not uh not selling as much during the summer. But from if what happened last year is an indicator of what will happen this year around the holidays, it picks back up. So whatever was not going on in the summer, you kind of gain more sales in the winter. People are buying things for Christmas, for themselves or for loved ones. So I think now I have to get out of my little feelings and get back to creating new things. I think what I've kind of lacked is making brand new things. I've maintained and filled orders. Okay, sorry about that buffering. I think I'm back. Um, just finishing up these little earrings. What was I just talking about? Just talking about my little downturn in the summer and how I believe I'm about to experience an uptick in my business because the Christmas is on the way. So that's what I was talking about. So I got one of my little bins that I kind of worked on organizing this morning out, and I got my got the wrong ones, ear wires in here. That's some of the ear wires I use. So I'm just grabbing ear wires right now. Yeah, I was just kind of explaining how business has been going and life in general, and there we go. All right, got these ear wires. Let's get going. I have another larger pair to make. These are about 2 inches, maybe a little bit over 2 inches. And some of the favorites in my shop. It's very interesting how Etsy works. And I think Etsy changed the algorithm too recently. So when you have lots of changes on there, you can, sometimes it means more sales for you, but it also can mean less. So all of that plus the summer slump meant, I don't know, I would say a little disappointment. That's a good word to use over the summer. But you have to keep going. You can't let it stop you. And that's something I've had to learn. And it happens every summer. It's very predictable. It's just a matter of what are you going to do about it. So I need to be thinking now, what am I going to do next summer when the summer slump happens? Maybe adjust pricing. Maybe do more new items. I don't know. Have to think of some strategies instead of pouting and getting upset over the summer. So it's all good. All right. So there's our that's one pair. Little memory wire hoops. And turquoise colored. Blue. I've got another bead I need to grab. The blue ones. That's birthstone. So love me some blue. I love blues and greens and maroons. Like I really have become a fan of neutral tone, tans, browns, a lot lately. But at the top is this blue. So gotta grab a 50mm hoop, and this one is gonna be like instead of an ear wire, it would be more of a traditional hoop earring. And these are I think an inch and a half, probably a little bit larger than an inch and a half. But you will be able to see that these are just a little smaller than the ones I just made. They're different in that aspect too. They're not the kind that have the ear wire. They're also a little smaller. So let's grab one of these. And just a little bit. It's not a whole lot smaller. These are almost 2 inches, I guess. Let's see, what is the 50mm? All right, that is, yeah, about 1 3/4 inches. It's almost 2 inches, but not quite. So it's not quite as small, too small, too much small. But I think they're really pretty. They make cute little statement piece. There's little statement pieces, the larger ones, I think, because they're just cute. I like matching them up with your outfits. And thankfully, I have some customers that kind of like to do that. They'll have a little collection going. They get different pairs, so that means that I have some customers that are return customers, and that's always nice to have. All right, so I'm just beating this feeding the wire. Feeding the wire with these blue beads. Very simple pair. Didn't have too many hard things to do today. Let's see. I think this is only one order. What was the other one I had to do? I have to get on Etsy and see. But I've been talking forever about making another website. Etsy can't be my only traffic, or should not be my only traffic source. Still haven't done that website yet. Sometimes it's kind of easy for me to lose focus on one thing. So I know Etsy. I know how to use it pretty well. So I've become a creature of habit with that one. But for a growing business, it's probably smart only to have an Etsy shop. And I think I've heard so many Etsy shop owners say Don't do that. Don't only be on Etsy. So perhaps before Christmas, I'll have that other website all built up. I've had to look at pricing, and is my business large enough that I need a website where they charge $30 a month for the website. So I think I found a solution for a I'm telling I'm buffering. Let me turn that off. Maybe I got too many things going for once. My internet does not like it. Sorry. I meant more than one thing going on at once. Hi, Tamika Davis. Good morning. Good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. Just making some hoop earrings today. Thanks so much for joining me. All right. Thoughts when I go off and I come back. Let's see. I was just talking about these, I guess these hoops. We're being in hoops today. Oh, I was talking about my website, my plans for that. I was saying perhaps I'll be done with another platform, and that way, if I go ahead and get it started, even if I just have 5 items in it, I can still build up the platform and have it out there. Have another online store, not just Etsy. I've heard several people that do really well on Etsy say that you need more. You need your own website. You need more than one spot where you can be found online. So, of course, Etsy has too many fees, and I was just complaining about having a website a lot. All right, there's one. Sorry for the buffering issues, guys. But anyway, there's one of the hoops. I'll put it back there. You can see it a little better. And then I got one more to do. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. It's been a while since I've been on. I didn't realize the buffering was so pitiful. But I'm gonna keep trying. I have another. Oh, I know. I can't think of the other one. I have to look it up. Oh yeah, we're talking about websites and business and stuff. Um, future plans, whatever's going on right now. So I kind of explained a little bit about what's going on or what was going on in the summertime. So we're approaching fall and holiday seasons. So that should be helpful, and that might be ah, that might be a reason in and of itself that the fall is coming to get that website up and going. So yeah, I might just have to take the plunge and go on and choose one. Do a little bit more research. I have two in mind: Big Cartel and Mosaic. Those are the two online shops I'm thinking about. But I'm gonna do some reading on those two today and see if I can go on and pick one. There are a bunch of people that I really respect online that are Etsy quote unquote gurus. They don't call themselves gurus. They just are Etsy people that have had stores for a long time. They have websites too, and so since they have both of those things already, I kind of respect their opinion and kind of listen to them. The three I'm thinking of right now. One is a print-on-demand business. The other two, there are handmade businesses like mine, and all three of the people have their own websites as well as Etsy. Etsy is not their only source of income for their business. So, and I believe all three of their businesses are larger than mine. So I'm sure it's great for them to have their own website. And I have to say, I have not watched as many Etsy videos lately at all. And that's probably kind of good too. Just pay attention to what mine is doing. Watch my metrics and, you know, customers. Pay attention to my own business instead of watching too much of what's out there, because there are a ton of Etsy videos. And I think at one point I had just gotten way into watching just too many of them. So I think I'm more for my own business now. But at the same time, I listen to other people's opinions. I have three, like I said, that I like to listen to and see their thoughts. All right, well, there's that pair, the blue pair. They're both on the larger side, and I think they're pretty. Let me look and see what the other pair is that I've got to make. Where are you? I'm looking into my shop right now, trying to see the other order. I have two that must be shipped today, so we are gonna get those out. And oh yes, the other pair is metals that all I had to do was attach an ear wire. So I'm ready to package these up. I love it when those metal things sell. So that's it. That's all I've got for right now. Let me get my bead tube out and put them back in there. I need to make some type of a thumbnail. So, okay, I need my two beads, and I don't see it. Hobby Lobby has discontinued some of my best-selling beads, and I'm so mad because it was so convenient. I'm getting used to doing online shopping. That was one thing I like to do in person, was just to go grab these seed beads. Hobby Lobby they've changed up. They've discontinued a lot of my items, so I had to get them online. Hello, Official 1SP, how are you? Good morning. Well, thank you. Thanks so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me. Just making hoop earrings this morning. Besides money. Earrings. I made earrings today. I have those hoop earrings that I just did. That's what I'm making today. I think I'm gonna go to Hobby Lobby to see what else they've got. Went to Michael's yesterday and was able to find some things. So I hope y'all have a good day. Thank you for joining me, and sorry for the buffering. I will see you about that next time. We can have better reception. But anyways, thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.